All right, what's up YouTube? Gonna do a deadlift live stream today. Talk about some natural training while we're at it. Just gonna talk about what works for me as a natural trainer. By natural, I mean the only supplements that I take or have taken are creatine, beta-alanine, protein, stuff like that. So anyways, we're gonna jump into 135. The goal today, depending on how I feel, is going to be to either hit a single at 500 again, or we're gonna go for maybe like 440 for 3 reps. So we're just gonna take our time to get there, warm the body up. So we're gonna start off with 135 and get to it. All right. You know, the hardest part sometimes about doing heavy deadlifts is like legit just getting the plates on the bar. I really need to invest in the deadlift jack. It can make my life a lot easier, especially, you know, when you're done deadlifting and you're just like, oh, dead. Having a deadlift jack would be very beneficial. Number 2. And then, you know, it's like, it's cold, but deadlifts being a compound, like full body exercise, I'm getting hot already. We're gonna be ditching the sweater really soon. So anyways, now we're at 225. We're gonna go for about 5 reps, really trying to just warm the body up, not spend a lot of energy on these lower weight ranges. I gotta save all the energy for the heavier sets, which are to come if you stick around long enough. So here we go. Set 2, warm up, 225, 5 reps. All right, 5 reps, 225. Next jump is going to be 275s. The next jump. Whoa. We're going to do 3 reps there. And then we're going to go 315, 3 reps, 365, 1 rep, 405, 1 rep. And then from there is where we're really going to see how we're feeling on if we're going to go for the single at 500 or what did I say, 3 reps at 440. So it's tough to train back after this. So I do my deadlifts on back day. To me, it is primarily a back exercise. You'll find some people say it's a leg exercise. I think you're crazy. It's back. It's a back exercise for sure. Anyways, let's load up the weight. Get ready for the next warm-up / working set. Are we in working sets yet? We're going with the rubber-coated weights for this one. I have a variety. I've got cast iron plates, or I guess just straight up iron plates from Rep Fitness, and then some rubber-coated plates from a local gym equipment manufacturer person here. All right, let's ditch this. It's hot. All right, so now we're gonna crank out, what let's say, 3 reps at 275. Again, just warming up the body, getting the mind right, getting the motion right. It's really important. You never want to jump straight into heavy deadlifts without kind of getting your mind in the right place and getting your form right. That's how injuries happen. All right. So we got 3 reps at 275. Warm up is pretty much done at this point. Now we're moving into the singles territory, just about, before we go for the big numbers. So next up, it's going to be 315. But first, we're going to take a bit of a breather because now it's getting heavy. So probably take about a minute to a minute and 30 before doing the next set. In that time, I just want to tell you a little bit about my training frequency. So I train at least 5 days a week. I've been lifting now for about 10 years. And I got pretty serious about it maybe back in like 2017. So pretty serious about it for like 5 years when I started investing in a home gym. Started off with the power rack. Behind me, that's the Titan Fitness X2 short rack. My wife and mom, and I think a couple other family members bought it for me for my birthday. At the time, we were living in an apartment with an attached garage, so it worked out perfect. And that's really what started my love of building the home gym, which I can't recommend it enough. It is so nice having a home gym. It doesn't replace a commercial gym because you just can't fit all the pieces, and all of the commercial pieces are really expensive. But having a home gym is just like zen. I'm here, I can be talking to a camera in here by myself without looking like a goofball, you know? All right, so again, now we have to switch to my rubber plates. So I'm gonna have 4 of the Rep Fitness equalizers. So you're gonna see these are a different diameter. But you can see they are 45 pounders still. Just a different diameter. And the Rep Fitness plates that I used to start off with. And the reason I start off with the Rep Fitness plates is because they're taller. What you don't want to do is start off with the smaller plates and then have the longer or taller plates on the outside of the bar. That would be bad for weight distribution and bad for the plates. Because you do have to think about all the weight and the stress that you're putting on the plates and make sure that it's not too much, because you know these are iron plates. These can chip if there's too much weight on the outside, like on the bar overall, just getting transferred to the bottom of the plate. Maybe some physicists out there can explain it. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it comes out clear to you guys, but I know what I'm talking about. All right, so for here, we're going 2. I think I said 3 originally, but we're gonna go 2, warm up 315. Let's do it. Get the feet right. I like to plant my feet in there. Take a deep breath. This is also the last double overhand set. After this, we're gonna switch to a pronated, supinated grip, or an over-under. All right, so 2 reps. Done. So we're feeling pretty good. At this point, we bust out the straps, top of that grip, and then we bust out the belt. So the belts. Are weightlifting belts necessary? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, they are. Because the human body can only take so much, right? Especially the natural, unenhanced human body. It can only take so much stress, so much abuse, especially on the lower back. So what a belt does, guys, a belt, a lot of people think it protects your back. And it does, kind of through what its primary purpose is. So what a powerlifting belt does, or a weightlifting belt does, is it gives your abs, your stomach, something to push against which helps you kind of strain and get through tougher movements. So you'll see when I put the belt on before I do my next set, I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then I'm gonna flex my stomach. And so instead of my stomach just being able to, flex out, go wherever, like however fat or skinny I am, what it's gonna do is it's gonna give me a wall. So my stomach's gonna be hitting that wall, and it's gonna be pressing against it, which is gonna make my whole body tighter, keep my whole body tighter, force me to keep my back straighter instead of starting to round. You don't wanna round your back in deadlifts. That's how you get some hernias, herniated discs, disc slippage, and other serious injuries, which you don't want to do. I've had something happen, I don't know what. Some doctor at Kaiser was a total D-bag and just sucked. I literally went to the ER after deadlifts, like 12 hours after deadlifts one time, because I felt something in my back just like shoot up, like some shooting pain in my back. And like, I didn't think anything of it. So I waited and I went to bed. I think around like 3 in the morning, I woke up and I couldn't move. Like I was paralyzed. It was terrifying. So my wife took me to the ER, and this D-bag doctor just straight up thought I was there for like pain pills. I was like, dude, I don't even care. I don't want pain pills. Just X-ray my back. I want to make sure I didn't break my freaking back. Kaiser sucks. Moral of the story, Kaiser Permanente, work on your customer service. All right, anyways, enough rambling. So we're hitting 365 now. 365, we're gonna do that for 1 rep. We're gonna bust out the powerlifting belt at this point too. Let's go. I like to use my Inzer powerlifting belts. I've had this bad boy for a long time. Spent a little bit of money up front on it, but it has not let me down. Had it for a while. All right, so belts on. I know I said we're gonna do straps, but we're gonna do an over, under. My right arm is stronger, so I like to have my right arm be the hook and the left arm is the over. Now, when you're doing this, you have to be careful not to tear your bicep. So you don't want to try and like curl your arm up like that when you're doing it. You really have to focus on keeping your arm straight, shoulders back, lats back, pull up. All right, so you'll see. So same thing, plant my feet in here, boom. I'm gonna take a deep breath, press out. Now I'm flexing my stomach against the belt, get into position, make sure my mind's right, lats back, and keep the bar as close to my body as possible. So the reason you want to keep the bar close to your body when you're pulling up on the deadlift too, is that you gotta think about it like this. So when you're lifting the weight, the closer it is to your body, the more aligned center of gravity you're gonna have. So for example, this is my body, this is my weight. I wanna keep it close, so it's kind of just like a part of my body coming up my body. Now, if I have the weight out here, I'm lifting like out here, then I'm gonna have to round my back, and my center of gravity is gonna be trying to pull me forward, since at this point, the deadlift's way more than me. So keep it close, keep it tight, and just like turn it into like a squat almost, just close to your body. All right, so hopefully that helps some of you. I know when I really started focusing on keeping the bar and the bar path touching my body, scraping up my legs, it hurts your legs, no lie, but you're gonna find you can lift more weight, your back doesn't hurt as much, and just your form overall looks better. You won't have internet people calling you like a broke back cat or something with a arched back. So try that. Keep the bar as close to your body as possible, especially if you're going heavy. Because when you start to get into the heavy weights, if you have bad form, your body, your back in particular, will pay the price. And that's what we don't want. Anyways, we're gonna take off the 25s, slap on another set of 45s, and then we're gonna hit a single at 405. Yeah. Also, I just wanna say, shameless plug here, this shirt, Super cool, right? If you like Star Wars, if you like Disney, no, I don't care about that. If you like Star Wars, Anakin, Darth Vader, right? Good luck finding this shirt online. My wife made it for me. Check out her Etsy shop. Yours truly, Craft & Co. She can make just about anything you think of. All right. 405. So for a natural lifter, if you guys hit 405, I'm proud of you. I'm definitely proud of you because it's an accomplishment, right? I'd say for most people, most lifters, 405 is at least 2 times most people's body weight. That is an accomplishment, guys. It really is. That makes you one of the elites, one of the few. Okay. So now we're really moving with these weights here. So now we're going to use our straps, some chic powerlifting straps. Again, I've had these for years. They haven't ripped or torn. You know, gym equipment, just like anything else, is going to be that you get what you pay for. So, you know, you can go to Walmart and get some $5, $10 straps. They'll work, but when you spend a little bit of money on good gym equipment, you don't have to worry about it breaking, ripping, tearing, leaving you stranded and causing an injury. So you get what you pay for, just like anything else in the gym world, in the real world. You get what you pay for, you know, like, do you want McDonald's or do you want Chipotle? Chipotle. That's the only right answer. Anything else is just wrong. All right, so anyways, guys, when we move to the strap territory, what I like to do is belt up first. We're not going to take that deep breath yet. We're going to come down here. We're going to get the straps on the bar. Get those straps on there. And make sure that the width distribution is equal. You know, you want to have your hands equally spaced out on the bar. That way one side of your body is not pulling more than the other. All right, so you get that nice and tight. Roll those arms, feels good. Now I'm gonna pop back up, take my deep breath, and hit a single here. And there it is. There's 405 for a single. And let's see. Something else with the deadlift form there, guys, is when you're coming back down, I find it's best to control the descent, the negative, the eccentric portion. The increased time under tension, for one thing, is good. It's going to help you develop your back better and the rest of your muscles involved in the deadlift. 2, it's going to make sure that you're still controlling the form, because make no mistake, just because you get the weight up doesn't mean you still can't hurt your back on the way down. So if you control the weight coming back down, just like when you're going up, you're going to save your back. That's the biggest thing with deadlifts. I cannot stress enough, guys. So many people are like, oh, are deadlifts even worth it? You don't need deadlifts to build a good back. You're right, you don't. You know, especially as just a natural lifter or a recreational lifter, you don't need to do deadlifts. You don't need to do squats. You don't need to do bench press. But those are like the lifts that people think of when you tell them you go to the gym or that you're a fitness buff. You know, that's what people think of, at least in my mind, because I'm just a very gym-oriented, fitness-oriented person. So I like to do them. They're not necessary. Maybe, you know, if you know you have pre-existing conditions, especially any back issues or knee issues or leg issues, talk to your doctor, or really just try and see if it works for you. Just try lightweight though first. You don't want to hurt yourself, guys. All right, so anyways, it's feeling pretty good. So we're gonna go for 500 pounds. We're gonna try and hit that 500 pound on live stream. I think that'll be pretty sweet. So I have hit 500 pounds once before. I think it was just 3 weeks ago. It was right before I started a new job. So it was like some nice momentum, positive momentum before starting a new job. I think it's gonna be like even sweeter to hit 500 pounds on live stream. So let's go for it. So we're gonna put these 25s back on, which is gonna bump us up to 455 for a single. We're gonna rest. I'm gonna chat your ear off for a little bit, and then we're gonna go for 500 pounds on a live stream. Ugh. So first thing is getting those back on. Ugh. And then before I lose the momentum too much, we're just gonna go ahead and crank out this 455. And after that, we're gonna go ahead and go for the 500 pound deadlift. But 455 is coming first. So we're just gonna explode this one. Just gonna rip it up. So deep breath. There it is. 455 done. And I do have to say, that was pretty tiring. Didn't come up as quick as I would like it to. We're still gonna go for 500. And we're gonna hit it. We're gonna get 500. Big part of lifting, especially powerlifting, it's a mental game. If you think you're gonna hit it, you got a good chance of hitting it. If you immediately tell yourself, I'm too tired, I'm too fatigued, I don't know if I'm gonna hit it, well, you're probably not gonna hit it. That's just how it works. So let's do some mental math. We're at 455. We're gonna add on 20 pounds. It's gonna put us at 475. We're gonna add on another 20 pounds. It's gonna give us 495. Boom. And so at this point, this is a 5-plate deadlift, guys. If I had enough 45-pound plates, there would just be 5 45-pound plates. This would be a 5-plate deadlift. Finally, we're gonna get the 2.5-pounders on there so that we have a clean 500-pound deadlift. And then we're gonna pray that our collars clip on. Looks like there's enough room. Definitely want to clip on when you're going to heavy weights. And we can even say like this is 501 pounds because these have some weight to them. All right, but we're gonna hydrate first, get some water, and then we're going for 500 pounds. So see, 45, 45, 45, 45, 25, 10, 10, 2.5, same thing on the other side. I think I'm not frauding on the other side because I just wouldn't be able to lift it if I had 500 pounds on one side, or I guess 250 on one side. Yeah, and more weight there, so yeah. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. All right, 500-pound deadlift. This one is going out for the veterans. Today is Thursday, November 10th. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. I respect our military, respect our fallen, and those who have served. So this 500-pound deadlift is going to you, and of course, God. Nothing's possible without God. So, belt on. For this, you really want to get the straps nice and tight because it's a lot of freaking weight. Ugh. Now, I wonder if my neighbors can hear me just talking in here, and they're like, dude, oh, it's that gym guy again. What is he talking about? What's he usually talking to? I don't see any cars in his driveway. I wonder if they know. My neighborhood's pretty quiet. I do have the windows open, so maybe they think I'm crazy. Who knows? All right, so 500-pound deadlift. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, that didn't want to budge. We're gonna give it another go. Give it a second. Just give it a second. We're gonna give that another go. Okay. Darn. Round 2. Oh, nope. That's not budging, and sometimes it is important to listen to your body. That one wasn't gonna budge, so what we're gonna do instead is just strip the weight down to 405, and we're gonna hit a good 2 sets at 5 reps for 405, and that'll make me feel better. And then I will cut you all free from my live stream deadlift session. Let's put those weights back for now. Bear with me. Got all these weights we gotta put back. Okay, so now we're just gonna go for a good 2 sets, 5 reps to 405. Feel better about not hitting that 500 today, which I'm not surprised. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing going for 500 again, but whatever, it's fun. It's fun. So, 5 reps here. Let's go. Three, 4, one more. There it is. Gotta catch my breath after that. So, I think we're gonna cut it there for the deadlifts. That's like I said, I still need to save some energy for my back day. Back and biceps, pull day. So what we're gonna do after this, we're gonna do some pull-ups. Probably gonna do 15 reps, body weight. Slap a weight belt, 25 pounds. Probably do 8 to 10 for the next 3 sets. We're gonna do some form of a row and then switch to biceps. I know there's only 2 back exercises, but like I said, I consider deadlifts a back exercise. Very exhausting one. I'm trying to catch my breath still. So, if you guys want to see more live stream compound days, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. And I will definitely do some more compound days. I enjoy it. Squats are up next. Probably on Saturday, if you guys want to check that out, Saturday morning. Till then, thank you for watching. Have a great day. To all of our veterans, thank you. I appreciate your service. And we are out.